Oh, we're back. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Wishing everybody a healthy, happy holiday weekend. And I'm excited to be back, man. It's been a little bit of a layoff, and now we're ready to go over our Pick'em. It's Pick'em Friday already, so we're going to get back on the wagon. We're going to look at these games, and then we're going to get rolling again. So make sure you like and subscribe, and at the end of this video, you give your 3 best bets with the spreads in the comments below, and we're tallying them up. At the end, whoever's got those most wins gets $100 from the channel, baby. So let's get right to it. Philadelphia Eagles, a lot of people I know's favorite because I'm in the middle of Philly and the Giants and Jets land. I'm right in between. So we got Philly minus 3.5 at the road at the Giants. Now, everybody should kind of be with Philly here. I mean, how could you think they would lose? They've been looking good. Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones are going the opposite way. I don't know if Daniel Jones has it, and I'm not a hater like that either, but I don't see it, and I just don't know. I have no faith in the Giants, but they lost like 3 or 4 games by a field goal or 1 score or less, so they're sneaky. And Kadarius Toney's out. If they have any success, they're going to need Evan Ingram to step up, I believe. So I'll probably take Philly minus the 3.5 at the Meadowlands. But moving on to Tommy Tampa. Here's the thing with these guys. Gronk is back. AB is still out. To me, Antonio Brown is the motor that gets that offense from good to really good. They need Antonio Brown back. I don't know what's going on with them. Indianapolis, red hot, red hot. I go in real time. You've heard me speak about Indianapolis terribly for so long because Wentz, he's always back and he's always getting hit, unnecessary hits. But Tampa Bay, 7-3. They look like they got division locked up, and nobody really runs on Tampa Bay. However, the team that I think would have the best chance to run on them is Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. So this one's tough. Give me the Colts plus the 3 at home. It's probably the first time I'm going against Tommy Tampa. Now, here's one of them funny ones. Who's the team that's been getting no respect all year? Who's the team I have $100 on, and if they win the Super Bowl, pays $3,000? Who's the team that's always a 6.7 underdog in the division, and they end up winning outright? Tennessee. Tennessee is a plus 7 at New England. New England is on fire. Oh, man. You know what? I believe New England can win the game because their running game is no joke either. Yo, Bill Belichick is so funny. Bill Belichick literally uses running backs like the Yankees use pitchers out of the pen. There's no more such thing as a starting pitcher or starting a running back with Bill. He'll throw in Bolden, Harris, whatever his name is, Stevenson. Who the hell is that guy, Stevenson? That guy's running hard. If he was on another team, they'd be building him up as the next franchise back. But Belichick's too smart. He puts him in and out in a rotation. So on the premise of the points and the odds and being smart, you know what? They got no A.J. Brown either. But I will take the Titans plus the 7. And I think New England will win 16-10 in a low-scoring Mac Jones ball control game. Titans cover by 1. And Tennessee, they're in first place by 2 games in their division. I mean, they're 8-3. They're going for that number 1 seed, which leads me to, the Colts are right behind them, and then you got nothing below that. But then you got Pittsburgh plus 3.5 on the road at Cincy. Pittsburgh, divisional game, AFC North. Pittsburgh, 5-4. Cincy, 6-4. That 3.5 is going to get us. I like Cincinnati to win the game. I could see it happening by 3. However, I'm going to roll with Cincinnati to move to 7-4, bounce Pittsburgh to 5-5, and win by a touchdown to cover that spread. So I'm going to go with, and I really like Joe Mixon. I like Joe Mixon. I haven't followed him as much in fantasy because he's not on my team, but I really like Mixon. Jamar Chase and those boys, you know how I feel about them. So I think we're going to go Cincinnati, lay the points, minus the 3.5 at home. Now this one's a head scratcher. We got Cam Newton, 2-point favorite at Miami. Miami really stinks. I called Carolina getting beat last week by Washington. I felt he wouldn't be ready yet. However, I feel this week will be a very close game. Carolina by 3. Give me Carolina laying the 2 on the road at Miami. And yeah, the Carolina is actually, where are they in the division? Carolina's second in the division. They're 3 games behind the Bucks. If they can get to 6-6, and the Bucks go to 7-5, if they lose, that could get tightened up. New Orleans is also 5-6, but they lost yesterday, so that hurt them. What else here? The Jets are plus 2.5 at the Texans. Next, no, I'm not really a fan of that game. Flacco versus Tyrod. You got 2 backups. Give me the Texans. Give me the Texans minus the 2.5 at home against the Jets and their vanilla, shitty plain offense. However, I do really like that running back. I like Elijah Moore. There's some future there, but we'll see. Now, the Atlanta Falcons are minus 2 at Jacksonville. No Ridley. Russell Gage has to pop up. Pitts still hasn't hit his potential yet. We really need Atlanta to step up. Jacksonville's home. They're plus 2. Give me Jacksonville plus the points at home. Get a win, Jacksonville. Then we got the Chargers minus 2.5 at Denver. I love Denver's backs. Gordon and that kid, the rookie, Williams, is it? Is it Williams? I think they're really tremendous. I think they're really good backs. I love Herbert. And the Chargers are minus 2.5 at Denver. I don't love Denver, and I think the Chargers are more for real. So I'll lay the 2.5 at Denver with the Chargers. Now, my game of the week. This is my game of the week. I love this one. My game of the week, you got the Rams, the LA Rams, minus 1.5 at Green Bay. Look how close these quarterbacks are. Stafford, going MVP candidate, 3,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Green Bay, Rodgers, 2,500 yards, 21 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. It's going to be real close, but I think the Rams are the better team. And they had a stinker a few weeks ago. Look for Stafford and Cooper Kupp to really get the mojo going. And give me the Rams to beat them outright. They're a 1.5-point favorite at Green Bay. I like the Rams to win. Packers have been doing well lately against the Seattles of the world. This is another step up. Rams will win that game. Then you got Minnesota, plus 3 versus the Niners. Another good game. You got Minnesota, 5-6. 2 games behind the Packers. 49ers, 5-5. Way behind Arizona, but not out of the wild card race. So, geez, I like Debo. Debo's second in the NFL in passing and receiving yards. He's second right now. That's amazing. Kirk Cousins and those boys, they always play to the level of their competition. But I have a feeling the 49ers are going to beat them up front. They're going to pound the rock. Elijah Mitchell, forget about it. I think they're going to really pound that rock and and do some good things. So give me the Niners minus the 3 at home. And then last but not least, the Cleveland Browns had their success when Kareem Hunt and Chubb were together. So what I'm saying is, Baltimore, Lamar missed the game last week. They're laying 4. Cleveland's plus 4. They look terrible. Whether it's Fatso Baker or the other guy, I think with Hunt, Chubb, the line, I think they're going to give Baltimore a tough game, and I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland pulls the upset and really gets that division back together. Because if Cleveland can pull out upset, Cleveland now goes to 7-5, and they're in last place in the division. Look at that division. Baltimore 7-3. They beat Baltimore. Baltimore will be 7-4. Cleveland's in last. They'll be 7-5, and the 2 in between are 6-4 and 5-4. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. That's a hell of a division. So yeah, you know what? Give me Cleveland. So I got to come up with my 3 best bets that I'm putting in the comments. My 3 best bets this week are the Rams. Now, I went 3 for 3 last week too, and the week before. Woo, Nucci. I might have to pay myself. Hey, the PayPal cash out will be up there. Divided by 12 or 14, however many we got. If I win that shit, 14. Divide that thing up. Send me my money. Okay, so we got through the games, the pick'ems. This is going to be the most boring thing I do because I'm just getting back into it. But we're going to hit some really fun shit and have some fun. I just want to go over real quick the 3-month part. We're after this Sunday, we'll be 3 months into the season, week 12. We got 6 weeks left. Now, there's certain guys separating themselves in quarterbacks, receivers, and running backs. I'm gonna go through the big 7 just because I want to bring you back to what's really going on. The best receiver in the NFL, the one that all the columnists seem to have some type of prejudice against. They don't want to name him the number 1 receiver. Cooper Kupp. He's got 1141. Debo really surprised me with 994 behind him. Then you got Adams, you got Jefferson, Hill, Jamar Chase, and Diggs. Those are the top receivers as far as yardage in the league. Kupp, Debo, Adams, Jefferson, Hill, Chase, and Diggs. So as slow as Diggs started, he's back there. Now, running backs, you really only got 7 real running backs in the league right now. 7 healthy. Taylor, Henry, Chubb, Mixon, Dalvin Cook, Zeke, and Harris. Those 7 backs got 700 yards and up. Nobody else is close to them. However, at 8 and 9, Lamar Jackson might have a little competition for being the quarterback with the most rushing yards this year. He's got 650-something. Jalen Hurts is right under him with 630. We could have 2 quarterbacks rush for 1,000 yards maybe this year. That would be a first time ever. So I'm really excited about that. And then QBs with the yardage, Derek Carr leads the whole NFL in yards, 3,400. Mahomes, 32. Brady, 3,100. Then you got 4 guys with 3,000. Josh Allen, Stafford, Prescott, and Herbert. And then, you got, as far as touchdown passes, Brady's got 29, Mahomes 25, Allen 25, Stafford 24, Prescott 23, Herbert, Rodgers, Cousins, Burrow with 22 and 21. So, I'm really excited to see where we go here. Fantasy is jumping up and down. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about. Next piece I'm going to do a piece tomorrow, whatever I feel like, NBA and stuff. Sunday morning, I'm going to do fantasy. We're going to do a whole Sunday morning start, sit, what we should do in fantasy to bring this shit around and keep the interest going and never keep it stale. So these are the weekly pick'ems. I got Green Bay. I want to say Cleveland so bad. I got Green Bay. I got Cincinnati laying the 3.5. So if they win by a field goal, I lose. I know. Cincinnati, Green Bay. And the Titans plus the 7. Cincinnati, Green Bay, Titans. Let me write it down so I don't forget in the comments. Cincy, Green Bay, Tennessee. I love that plus 7. Guys, if you haven't learned this yet, what did we learn from yesterday on Thanksgiving? It's still a dog day year. 2 out of the 3 dogs. What else did we learn? What have I been saying for months now? Whenever you catch one of those AFC teams, plus 6 or 7, it's like the kiss of death. Not only do they cover, they win. So you got to pay attention to that Tennessee game. As hot as New England is, don't be fooled by that plus 7. But we're going to get to everything. And I really, really, really want to go over fantasy start sit. I might do a live stream Sunday morning on start sit. But these are the picks of the week. For me, it's Cincy, Green Bay, and Tennessee with the points that I said. I'll mark them down in the comments. I want to see you guys' participation. And tomorrow we got a couple fights going out and everything and some good stuff. So I'm going to give my take on a few things. LeBron James kicking the fan out the other night. LeBron James called the cops on a female with 2 minutes to go in overtime to get the girl, a 19, 20-year-old girl out of the arena. So you just helped them beat traffic, stupid. I can't wait to get into that. Just wanted to drop my pick'ems, get back into the flow. Been a little stagnant. It's been a rough week for me with other stuff. So enjoy, like, and subscribe, and we're going to really kick this thing up, really kick it up now. Every day we're going to be dropping content, having some fun. Peace.